Okay, for what it's worth, I'm going to chime in with my 2 cents. You don't know me, but maybe you will. Who knows? Anyway, I've worked on Italian motorbikes for 28 years, I think it is now. Anyway, I've given it all up to go into property, but I've been into motorcycle racing since Trevor Nation and Steve Spray on Black Nortons in the 80s. That's what turned me onto it. Anyway, we're in for the best year ever. And I'd add to that easily. I'm just watching FP1 Qatar. Marquez has just gone top, but there's 35 minutes to go. But for some reason, I think it might stay that way. Binder's just gone second after getting his brakes fixed. Bastianini. Pecco's the man to beat. Enea's going to be there this year. All of these are just injury permitting. I don't think Bezzecchi's going to challenge for the title. I think it's between... for some reason I think Martin's going to get an injury this year. I hope he doesn't, but I've just got a feeling in my water Martin is going to get injured this year. And I've got a feeling in my water that Marquez isn't, because he's on a friendly bike. Binder is the dark horse really, but I just don't think he's going to be there. I don't think KTM are going to be there. I just don't think they can sustain a championship challenge to the end, not with all these great riders on Ducatis. It's just not possible. Pecco looks great. He's just so classy. And that Pecco is class. Always back class. I have for 4 or 5 years now, and he hasn't let me down. I was in Valencia in 2022 to watch him win for the first time in MotoGP. What a day, what a night, fabulous. Alex Marquez is a bit of a dark horse for me. He is that guy that keeps improving. Come here, Fidgely. He is that guy. He's figured the Ducati out. He figures bikes out, and then he goes quick. So Alex, for me, is a bit of a dark horse, along with Pedro. Pedro is an easy dark horse. Again, he's on a gas KTM, but I don't know. I think he's going to be one of those guys that can ride it round any problem, and it's not that bad a bike. I think I wouldn't say he's way better than Binder, but I'd say he is better than Binder. Jack, unfortunately, is nowhere in the championship. I hope he wins some races, and I hope he gets a good contract for next year. Aleix, I'm just reading names out as I see them here. Martin, I don't know why. He's going to be up there. It's going to be between him, Bastianini, Marc Marquez and Pecco for me. Jack's, go back to Jack and Aleix. Neither of them anywhere, unfortunately. I don't see Aprilia. Well, actually, I tell you what, I'll get to Oliveira. Pedro is gonna be top 5, I think, at worst. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Maverick, nowhere, gone. I think VR46 team is a great team, but for some reason I think Digi is going to outdo Bez this year. I think he's changed crew chief and a ton of stuff, but he's on a better bike and he knows what he's doing now. I think Digi is going to be there. Maybe, probably for me, ahead of Bezzecchi. Here's Pedro on screen now, and God, he looks good. He looks so good. I'm just waiting until they put the sidebar up with all the names again so I can remember who I haven't talked about. Oliveira. Oliveira's on a factory bike, and for me, he's way better than Maverick and way better than Aleix. Last year was the worst year possibly on record, although I do think he's a little strange for marrying his stepsister. I just found that out the other day. I can't believe he married his stepsister. Freaky. Yeah, very freaky, but he is fast as hell. Here's Hervé Poncharal on screen, always the wild card, always Mr. Jovial. And gosh, does he love Susie.
Absolutely. I mean,
who doesn't love Susie though? My girlfriend's from Wolverhampton, so there you go. Can't be bad. If only it was Susie. Anyway, on we plod. Mir. Was he world champion? Forgotten all about him, and we're gonna forget about him this year because he's nowhere. Along with Marini. Honda made, they've got so much free practice time. If they don't find something, they're just give in. In fact, there's a thought. Everyone on a Ducati, everyone, and see who is the best rider. But I think we know who the best rider is, and it's Pecco or Marquez. Marini and Mir gone this year. Development, maybe after the summer break there might be a podium, but I doubt it, to be honest. Raul Fernandez and Augusto Fernandez.
Actually, he wasn't off the pace, he was doing his job, and that was developing the parts.
Really?
Going as fast as you possibly can with you.
The problem is there's too many other good people on better bikes. They're going to be nowhere, realistically. We may get a podium from Raul, maybe. But I doubt, no, forget about that. They're nowhere, either one of them. Zarco. Zarco for me is the rider that will do best on a Honda. He might get a podium, a result. Taka, nowhere, gone next year. So that just leaves Morbidelli. Career over. God knows why. I've absolutely no idea. He injured his knee and just fell off planet Earth. Fuck knows what that was about, because Frankie was going to be world champion, wasn't he, in 2021 or 22, and he fell off planet Earth because he hurt his knee. Very bizarre. World Superbike for Frankie, probably in 2 years' time, because he'll get next. I'm not sure if he's on a 1 year or 2 year deal at Pramac. And don't the Pramac bikes look gorgeous this year? They look fabulous. All the bikes look amazing this year, absolutely amazing. So we're just left with Yamaha, I think, and such a shame for Fabio. He'll be on another machine next year, but what will it be? Who knows? We'll know in a couple of races' time, I think. God, I'm just looking at that Pramac Ducati, and it looks fabulous. Martin and Marquez. Marquez is following Martin out the pits. That's funny. He's at it. I didn't think he'd do it this year, but he's going to have a look at Jorge. He fancies himself, Marquez does, no matter what anyone says. He knows he's on a beautiful bike now. Oh, this is a big chance for... Well, it's not even a chance. If anyone thinks Marquez ain't going to make it on a Ducati, you're a fucking retard, frankly. It's just like... He's gonna eat it up. It's just Pecco and Martin are gonna be faster than him.
Is it fair to say that this is a test year for both of those?
Most of the time, not all the time though, I don't think. So yeah, Yamaha are nowhere this year. It'd be Rins, and it's a shame because wow, if we had like Quartararo and Rins on some seriously competitive machinery, it'd be an insane championship, just insane. This is as crack as it's going to get. Well, no, it could get better next year. It will get better next year, I think. Marquez will have a year on the Ducati and probably be world champion if Pecco isn't, or Martin isn't. And Quartararo will be on another manufacturer. Without a doubt for me, it's just $1,000,000%. And everyone will probably have, hopefully we'll have Jake in, and a few other things. Anyway, that's next year. That completes my 2 cents for this year. On V-Orbit, and this is my dog Fidgely. So anyway, I'll see you sporadically throughout the year, and what a year we're gonna have. What a year.